Hello, darlings. Walt, really, where have you gone? Because I'm Lissy.
I'm Walter.
And we're Food
Fabulous.
So, sweeties, you know, we keep making videos and they keep disappearing.
We don't know where they've gone.
I think actually YouTube can't handle our amazingness. And so that, look at
Lissy,
us.
your hair looks amazing.
Oh my God. I am so hot right now.
It's so perfect and fabulous.
I know, look at it. The colour, the styling. I know. I know. It actually just enhances my absolute gorgeousness. I mean, look. Would you look at this?
Oh. So anyway, let's talk about...
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Well, let's talk about the chairs that you got on Trade Me.
Oh my God, they're amazing. Okay, so Trade Me is like New Zealand's equivalent to eBay.
Yes.
And I got these really amazing old school hall assembly benches that we used to have to sit on when we were at school.
They are so retro and so vintage. They actually do bring back a lot of memories. I was sitting on them today and I thought, this is quite nostalgic.
I know. I feel like I'm 15 again, and
it really does.
Getting up to mischief in the back row at school.
Assembly chairs that you normally sit in when you have an assembly. And what did you find underneath the chair?
Chewing gum. Loads and loads of chewing gum.
That just proves how vintage and how authentic they really are. Now, where did you get them from?
From this really cool place called The Vitrine. Look for them online.
The what?
The Vitrine.
Vitrine.
And amazing because it's owned by a French guy and his Kiwi wife.
Yeah.
And he was so lovely. He had a little soft spot for me.
Did he really?
Of course. Yeah. Because he let me take 4 of these amazing bench seats home and I'd only paid for 1 of them. And he was just like, you know what? Just pay it when you can.
You can pay me in sexual favours.
No, he didn't.
Really?
And then because his wife came and dropped them off to me, and she was like, "You got the actually really, really good ones." She said, "My husband has actually had a bit of a soft spot for you," and I'm like, "Well,
why wouldn't he?
Clearly, look at me."
Oh, I just saw a text message.
Oh, I wonder who's texting my Walter.
Oh.
The nerve of
it's Jenny Coombe.
It's Jenny Coombe.
Skinny, blonde, blasphemous bitch that you so happen to call her.
Australia.
From Australia.
I know. She thinks that she's all of that, but she's like this little, and she's Australian.
She is.
I think so.
I'm just texting her now. Guess what she texts? You guys want to have a look and see what she texts?
Yeah, go on, tell me. She's going, "I'm so jealous of Melissa." Well,
can you see that?
Can you see what she wrote? Lower, darling.
Don't.
Can you see that? No. Do you know? Okay, I'll just tell them. Do you know what she wrote? She wrote over this way. Night, Puff. She wrote, "Good night, Puff." You can't see it. Give up.
Hang on, no, I want to try.
You gotta give up.
No, look, I can see it.
No, you can't see that shit.
Can you see it?
No, they can't.
Oh.
Anyway, she wrote.
Just her voice.
Night, Puff. Night, Puff. Night, Puff.
Night, Puff.
She called Puff.
Good night, Puff.
Oh, no. Have another glass of wine. Good night, Puff.
She rings the radio station and she pretends to be 2 different people, but she uses the same voice.
Yeah, she's terrible like that.
She's mental, just like you and me.
I'm actually not mental. I'm actually a genius. There's a difference. It's a fine line between genius and madman, and it's a fine line that I walk every day.
Is on it.
Anyway, so Walter, how was your day today? How is the
it was good.
The hair fashion industry
going?
It's
good. It's really good. I mean, actually, it's been quite quiet, to be quite honest.
Really?
On the old fashion front,
nothing exciting.
No, not really. But I did go to Waiheke Island last Sunday, and it was beautiful. We went on this wine tasting trail at Wild on Waiheke, and we must go. We need 10 people to go. It's $70 per head.
I want to go.
It's transfers on the ferry, transfers from the ferry terminal to the vineyard. You get wine tasting. You get to taste all the chutneys, the rum that they make there on site, and then you get to have lunch.
Love rum.
Yeah, man. And then you get to have lunch, and then you get to play pétanque or any of those sort of white sports that they have.
Wow, pétanque. That is so very
really
white
is.
and French, darling.
Yes, but no, that's all I've been up to, really.
Well, you're lucky, because no one's taken me on a Christmas party.
Who wants to take it? No, it's a soul bar. Man, I am going to keep talking about soul bar.
Yeah, and so am I.
I mean, it's so simple.
You know, I'm actually getting more and more pissed off with all our adoring public. I think they're shy. I think they think...
Shy?
How could I possibly come and take these two amazing, magnificent creatures out? Because clearly, look at them. They're so amazing. So we just say, you know, it's okay. You'll never outshine us, so you don't even have to try.
All you have to do is just give us your money and just drop us off and pick us up. I mean, you don't even have to be there. It's so simple. We're not asking for too much, and they think that we're joking. I am deadly serious. Christmas is coming. Serious. My heart is filled with tidings, great tidings of joy. Yeah. This is the time to...
Our hearts are full, our pockets are empty.
You know, and that's all we really want is just for someone to take us to soul bar.
You know,
I pine for that day. Today was the ideal day. It was beautiful, and I was texting Lissy, we need to be at bloody soul bar.
And I was like, oh no, bitch. We need to be there. Okay, so you know, people, please
stop staring at yourself.
I can't help it because look at me. My hair's amazing. Look at it.
I'm wearing a cross and it hasn't sizzled on my chest. Tainted of the devil. The devil's child!
Well, you are tainted, darling.
Yeah.
You are tainted. We wanted to just, you know, touch base with all our adoring public and say, take us to soul bar!
Soul bar, soul bar, soul bar, soul bar, soul bar, soul bar. I feel like Japanese. Soul bar, soul bar.
Soba noodles.
Hello, Kitty.
Soba noodles.
Hello, Kitty. I pop ping pong.
He's great.
No, Gypsy, our friend Gypsy can make that noise really loud. And
really?
Not with the upper lip.
Really?
Yeah, like.
Am I doing right? No.
It's more like a.
You've got to imagine pelvic floor muscles pushing out.
Actually, we know somebody who's gifted in the art of fanny farts.
Actually, we do.
And I know. And she is very, very, very good at it.
It's actually a very unusual phenomenon.
I was watching her in this sort of...
She can blow out candles.
World wondrous kind of way. And she actually had a candle. We were there.
Yeah, we were there. She blew out a candle.
This is serious truth.
We were like at their place.
Literally poolside at their place.
Having a little pool party, and the next minute she comes out.
And she was doing these little...
I can't even make the noise.
It was like that. Actually... And I, being the great homosexual, was just like, how
in awe.
Fascinating.
He was like, darling.
But what was more fascinating was her face when she was doing it. It was like, see, ain't I good? See, told you.
And we were like,
none of you bastards do this party trick. And I'm thinking, oh, honey, that's something you don't want to shut off the rooftops.
I don't know. I don't know if you do or if you don't. It's interesting.
But it was fierce. And then she put a candle down there.
Yeah, she blew out the candle. She did. She blew out the flame.
I was like, well, that's some talent there, right there.
Some talent right there, sister. Right there. So, you know.
Please, back to soul bar, because this is what this video is
about.
Well,
you know, every video we're going to say, take us to damn well soul bar. What are you?
Why aren't you guys taking us to soul bar?
You would get the honour of our company. To be in the presence of greatness.
And if you don't want to be there, you don't have to be there. We'll just have another friend there.
I know, it would be quite hard for them to be there, because it means then that they have to come, you know, a clear tenth to our amazingness.
And did you know that we were on the radio a couple of weeks ago, and we were tracked We were tricked.
So tricked.
By this woman. And she said that she was going to take us to Soul Bar. And it was a hoax. She was.
We turned up there. We turned up at Soul Bar. We turned up.
She said that there was going to be, her daughter was going to be there, that she was tall enough to put the little serving tray on her head.
And we turned up with the red carpet ready rolled out for ourselves. We turned up super glam.
And no lady.
And no lady.
And I just thought.
And beep. We actually got kicked out of the place because we didn't have any money to pay for our meal. And so I actually had to make Walter go out the back and do some dishes and do a few handies to pay for the meal that we had.
Oh God, do I have to go? This takes me back. I'm like,
hurry up. And I was just like shimmying. I was mincing out of that place like quick smart.
But I did pay for our meal.
He did. It was thank you.
Hand has had some practice.
Thank you, Walter, for paying for our meal.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. But anyway, we were impressed, and
we were not impressed. That was terrible.
We got the
voodoo
doll out.
And it's not funny, whoever it was that rang up and said that she was going to take us to Soul Bar with her daughter. That was going to be the serving tray.
No, it wasn't funny.
The nerve of her.
The nerve.
Not funny at all.
The nerve. But anyway, we move on.
We move
because
on.
We're fabulous people, and fabulous people move on from these, from these traumas.
Yeah.
So, darlings, it's a Friday night. What are you all up to?
What are you up to? What's happening?
Love to hear.
What's happening?
We'd love to hear.
On Friday.
And clearly, we're off to a party now because we look amazing, and we don't just stay home on a Friday night watching telly in our pajamas, getting dressed up, making crazy YouTube videos. No, clearly, we have somewhere to go, people to see, or somewhere to see and people to do. One of the two.
Yeah.
Okay then, darling. So good night.
Have the dancing?
We've got a dancing.
The bananas.
The bananas went a little bit.
Hold up.
Hold up. Hold the breath. Oh, here I am again on my own. Don't I look gorgeous? My hair is just incredible. Look at it in the light, just shimmering. They're just shimmering in the light. You know that Mary Tyler Moore theme tune should actually be my theme tune. Do you know how it goes? It goes, who can... Oh. How does it go?
I don't know. You're singing to yourself.
It's like something it goes something like, who can turn the world on with her smile? That's me. Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. Something and something, every show it.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's the dancing coriander.
Dancing coriander, dancing coriander, dancing coriander, dancing coriander, dancing coriander. Come on! Beautiful, darlings. Well, make sure you tune in next time because we love you.
Bye.